What's going on, guys? This is Alex with Metastophicles Gaming. Today we're doing something a little bit different. So I did buy this box here of Sorcery Contested Realm, which is a much newer card game. But I figured it'd be interesting to open up some of these and see what we can get. I do really like the art style of these cards. I've had a few people tell me that it looks even better in person, which is good to hear. But really, I'm just curious if we can get some cool stuff out of here with this nice looking art, and I'm just interested in the game in general. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and open up this box here and see what we can get out of it. Okay, so I don't have a knife with me here, so we're just going to try and get this open as best we can. You can all watch me struggle. I will say the packaging is really nice as far as nice and tightly packaged. Sometimes the Magic packaging is not the greatest when you receive it. They definitely took care to make sure that this was well done. Now, if only I could get this open, which is even harder than the plastic with that knife. There we go. Like, no, it's void. Alright, cool. So we do get this box topper in here, which I think is two avatars and a bunch of tokens. So let's open that. We do have that nice little pull notch there. So the tokens are definitely a cool thing. They're tiny little tokens. I haven't really looked into how to play the game at all at this point. The artists there, so that's pretty cool. Gives you a list of all the different artists that they use. So you get one of these sight cards and a nice foil sorcerer, so that's pretty cool. The tokens, like I said, are interesting. They're these tiny little cards, which I don't know what the purpose of the tokens are at this point, but I would imagine them being so small, there's a purpose for them being that small. So when I learn how to play the game, maybe I will learn why they're that small. But let's go ahead and start opening these packs. See if we can pull some cool looking stuff. Okay, so first card we get in here is called Shrink. I also don't know how to tell if things are rares, commons, unique, however they differentiate in this game. So we do get a Shrink, Stormy Seas, looks really cool, Swiven Scout, Scorched Earth, a Berry, Aramos Mercenaries, Cauldron Crones, Scarecrow, just admiring this art, Tufted Turtles, it looks really cool actually, a Rain of Arrows, a Vile Imp, Muck Lampreys, Sandstorm, Minor Explosion. And then I'm assuming this is kind of like a basic land in Magic where you get one of these in every pack. We get a Lone Tower in there, so pretty cool for the first pack. Moving on to the next one. Wish they had pull tabs on all these things. Just make it so much easier to open. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, so we start off with a Nisnath Gnomes, Tide Naiads, an awesome looking werewolf, Moon Clan Werewolf, Mountain Giant. Man, the art in this is just fantastic, huh? I mean, you tell me how you feel about it, but I think the art is absolutely great. Amazon Warriors, Swan Maidens, Cave Trolls with their big schnoz there, Dead of Night Demon, Incinerate, Wall of Ice, An exorcism, creepy looking exorcism there. Mortality. More muck lampreys. And a vile imp. Cool looking card. I actually really like that, the way that looks. And then Autumn River. Beautiful art. Oh, these are actually divided. This packaging is really actually very top notch. Okay, we start with a battering ram, a lava salamander, an oasis. So we didn't get this at the back of the pack like we have been. Devil's egg, scarecrow, grapple shot, a rain of arrows, a blizzard, an apprentice wizard, and a foil. This is the first foil that we've got, which actually these look really nice for upwelling. That's actually really cool looking. I'm going to put that aside because it's a foil and it looks beautiful. Sea serpent, teleport, nice wizard teleport in there. Mortality again, and an unravel with a dark tower. Man, these cards are just so nice to look at. Everything looks hand painted compared to a lot of the more digital art of a lot of other card games, including Magic. Quarrelsome kobolds. Unland eel. Okay. Battering ram. You get a crossroads there. Reminds me of World of Warcraft. Chilling in the Barrens. Azurage caravan. Fade. Blood ravens. Belmont Longbowman, Fenvale Muse, a lightning bolt. Can't have a card game without a lightning bolt. Sleep. More muck lampreys, Rimland nomads, and bone rabble. Nice little skeleton there. More Autumn River. Eventually I'll figure out what's a rare and what's not. If someone wants to tell me down below how you decipher the rarity on these cards. Alright, we start off with a colicky dragonettes. It's actually really cool looking. A couple little dragon babies. Ruins, nice art on that one. An aqueduct. Looks really cool. Belfry, Extinguish, Sirocco Scorpions, Critical Strike, Common Sense, Fire Harpoons, and a foil Critical Strike. Again, that foiling just looks really, really nice. Sleep, Polar Bears. That's beautiful. Look at those beautiful polar bears. I love that card. Violimp again, and more muck lampreys, and a gothic tower. So really cool. So far we have 2 foils out of this box, which is nice to see. I would imagine foils are you know, a good pull. I don't actually know because I have not really looked into the values of any of this stuff at all. Don't mind me and my making a ton of noise here. Okay, moving to this pack. You get a Monster Hunter, a Peregrine Apparition, Kite Archer, Adept Illusionist, Amazon Warriors, Swan Maidens, the Dead of Night Demon, Wall of Ice, Grey Wolves. Again, these animal cards just look beautiful to me. The polar bears, the Grey Wolves. We get a Fenvale Muse, a Pirate Ship, Sandstorm, and a Violimp, and a Wicker Mannequin. Creepy looking thing. And Simple Village. It was a simple village. So we burned it to the ground. Alright. Thunderstorm. Upwelling. Psionic Blast. A Major Explosion. Apprentice Wizard. Coral Reef Kelpie. Critical Strike. Dead of Night Demon again. A Boil. Entangle Terrain. A nice plumed Pegasus. Pretty cool looking card. A Ral Dromedary. Land Surveyor and Miracle Workers with a Red Desert as the scene, or I still don't know what this is called. That's okay. I'm just here to enjoy the art. This card looks amazing. Syrian Templar. Really cool looking knight guy. Definitely a fan of that one. Marine Voyage. A Dapperil Vampire. Midland Army. Tufted Turtles again. Another great looking card. Coral Reef Kelpie. Critical Strike. Boil. Entangle Terrain. Dead of Night Demon. Muck Lampreys. Sandstorm. Minor Explosion. And a Plumed Pegasus. And another Simple Village. Okay. Buried Treasure. I think I see another foil in here. Frontier Settlers. Fellbog Frogmen. Mega Amoeba. Boil. Drown. Entangle Terrain. Aramos Mercenaries. Scarecrow. A Raytanis Titan. Looks really cool. So we got a big giant guy smashing the landscape there. Nice and foil. Pirate Ship. A Land Surveyor. Beautiful looking Snow Leopard. Tell me that does not look beautiful. Sea Serpent. Scary looking guy. And a red desert. So far, I think the art is definitely looking amazing in this. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments, but my mind is made up. This is just a cool looking game. Again, haven't played it, don't have any idea what the rules are, but it just looks really cool. We get Quarrelsome Kobolds, Unland Eel, Battering Ram, Maelstrom. Looks pretty cool. Boil, Deep Sea Mermaids, Entangle Terrain, Beast of Burden, Spectral Stalker, Wall of Fire, Sandworm, Mortality, Unravel, and a Midnight Rogue. Oh, and we get a Geomancer, which I'm assuming is not as common to get. It's the first cool looking one of those we've gotten since we started opening. But definitely pretty cool. Move on to the next pack here. Vanguard Knights, True Sight Crossbow, Shield Maidens, Cloud City, Blink, Grapple Shot, Overpower, Blizzard, Disenchant, Extinguish, Sleep, Muck Lampreys, Wall of Air, and Bone Rabble with an Arid Desert, different from the typical red desert we've been seeing. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next pack here. A Tor's Hammer Trinket, Wayfaring Pilgrim, Skirmishers of Mu, pretty cool, Horse Bowman, Unland Angler, Wall of Ice, Beast of Burden, more beautiful gray wolves, Wall of Fire, Heat Ray, Blink, Highland Clansman, another beautiful snow leopard, a swamp buffalo, interesting, wild boars, and a remote desert. A lot of deserts going on in here. We get a Cone of Flame, Minecart Madness, Tring Constrictor, Chaos Twister, Sacred Scarabs, Fade, Belmont Longbowman, Men of Lang. They look creepy. Fenvale Muse, and a foil Simple Village. Cool to see that. I did not know you could get foils of those. Exorcism, Sedge Crabs, Ogre Goons, and beautiful polar bears. Dark Tower at the back there. Next pack, if I can get it open. Okay, we start with an Anui Undine, a Dodge Roll, just makes me think of Elden Ring, Minecart Madness, Kingdom of Agartha, looks like an underground kingdom, Beast of Burden, Wall of Ice, Wall of Fire, Blink, Grey Wolves, Heat Ray, Ral Dromedary, Miracle Workers, Highland Clansman,
Hello there.
Snow Leopard, and there's my Snow Leopard, and a Summer River, and a tail. Let's hope she doesn't cause too much havoc sitting on my desk here. If everything comes crashing down, it's her fault. Awakened Mummies, Sea Raider, Guile Sirens, a Narcotic Manuscript, Grapple Shot, Blizzard, Ice Lance, Tufted Turtles, Alvaline Dryads, Coral Reef Kelpie, Vile Imp, Wild Boars, Sea Serpent, Teleport, and a Spring River. Okay, we get a Outback Strider, Frontier Settlers, Evil Presence, Silence, Sirocco Scorpions, Common Sense, Fire Harpoons, Amazon Warriors, Swan Maidens, Cave Trolls, Midnight Rogue, Exorcism, Sedge Crabs, Ogre Goons, and a Remote Desert. Geyser, Blaze, and Cillion Cyclops. Really cool looking. Infernal Legion, bunch of flaming skeletons. Lightning Bolt, Old Salt Anchorman. Nice pirate guy there. Fire Bolts, Scent Hounds, Pit Vipers. We get a foil Remote Desert. Spin Attack. Palibari Bats, Wall of Air, so they must have a wall for each element, Porcupine Pufferfish, and a Gothic Tower. So what is there? Fire, air, water, earth maybe? Is this Avatar The Last Airbender now? You master all 4 elements, you win the game. Frontier Settlers, Dwarven Digging Team, Evil Presence, Belfry, Ice Lance, Grapple Shot, which looks cool with this big creepy guy in the back, Fire Harpoons, Amazon Warriors, Swan Maidens, Alvaline Dryads, Sea Serpent, Beautiful Polar Bears, Teleport, Mortality, and Rustic Village. No more Simple Village. Now we're going with a Rustic Village. Okay, we get the Dapperil Vampire, Gnome Hollows, Anui Undine, great old one. That's actually really cool. I like that a lot. Scourge Zombies, Pit Vipers, Mage Slayer as he slits the mage's throat. He spilled his wine too, that's just rude. Berry, Roaming Monster, and an Aqueduct in foil. Miracle Workers, Swamp Buffalo, Cloud Spirit, Porcupine Pufferfish, and an Autumn River. I'd say we're about halfway through the box, and so far I really like what I'm seeing. The foils look really, really nice. The art looks really, really nice. Everything about this just looks really, really nice, including this big fat frog. Broadbignag Bullfrog. Brobdignag. I can read, I promise. Updraft Ridge. Unland Eel. I don't know why I keep trying to say upland. Infiltrate. A Roaming Monster. Looks scary. Wall of Fire. Drown. Blink. Aramos Mercenaries. A foil Unland Eel. Pretty cool. We've seen plenty of those so far, so nice to see one in foil. Land Surveyor. Snow Leopard. Wild Boar. Swamp Buffalo. And an Autumn River. It's nice to see we're still hitting some cards that we haven't seen yet, too, as we go through. And I mean, we've gotten, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 foils. One I put back in the pile because I wasn't paying attention. True Sight Crossbow. Monastery Gargoyle. Shield Maidens. Really cool. Mordric Druids. Firebolts. Azurage Caravan. Blood Ravens. Sacred Scarabs. Scent Hounds. Men of Lang. Highland Clansman. Beautiful Snow Leopard. Swamp Buffalo. Wild Boar. And a Gothic Tower. Buried Treasure. Wind Sylph. First time I've seen that card. Looks really cool. Fellbog Frogmen. Mix Ignis. Incinerate. Border Militia. Fade. Belmont Lugmoman. Fenvale Muse. Lightning Bolt. Spin Attack. Sandworm. Palabury Bats. And a Porcupine Pufferfish. Font of Life, Recall, Summoning Sphere, Sisters of Silence, Deep Sea Mermaids, Spectral Stalker, Lightning Bolt, Overpower, Disenchant, Firebolts, Raw Dromedary, Palabury Bats, a Pirate Ship, a Land Surveyor, and a Summer River. Some of the scenes, or whatever they're called, these guys, they just look really nice. I know you can't really compare to Magic the Gathering, as they're two very different games, but it's just nice to see the art on them compared to just like basic lands of Magic the Gathering. The art is much more the focus of these cards. Sling Pixies, Fireball, Belfry, Firebolts, Scent Hounds, a Bosk Troll, Dispel, Riptide, Scourge Zombie, Petrosian Cavalry, Cloud Spirit, Pirate Ship, Vile Imp, and a Simple Village. York Crossbowman, Poisonous Dagger, Quagmire, Meteor Shower, Scent Hounds, Mad Dash, Azurage Caravan, Blood Ravens, another Boss Troll, Dispel, Snow Leopard, Sea Serpent, Swamp Buffalo, Unravel, and a Spring River. Tragedy Worrywart, Wind Blast, Spire Lich, that's really cool looking. Far East Assassin, Old Zalt Anchorman, a Bosk Troll, Dispel, Pit Vipers, Riptide, Berry, Sea Serpent, Teleport, Mortality, Polar Bears, and a Humble Village. Alright, and Lucky Charm. They're after me, Lucky Charms. Slumbering Giantess, a Drought, Mix Aqua, Mage Slayer, Roaming Monster, Drown, Aramos Mercenaries, Scarecrow, Rain of Arrows, Sandstorm, Wicker Mannequin, Rawl Dromedary, and a Palabury Bats with a Summer River. Raise Dead, Rolling Boulder, Lighthouse, Mask of Mayhem, Sacred Scarabs, Men of Lang, Old Salt Anchorman, Pit Vipers, Berry, Riptide, Teleport, Polar Bears, Sleep, Minor Explosion, and a Spark Mage. Alright, we get a Bane Widow, Fey Changeling, Leap Attack, Jihad, Men of Lang, Mage Slayer, Old Salt Anchorman, Roaming Monster, Pit Vipers, Drown, Cloud Spirit. Interesting. Just doesn't look. I guess it makes the shape of a man. Hey, what do you know? Look at it long enough and you see it. At first, I was like, okay, it's just the sky. What am I looking at here? But you look hard enough and you see the shape of a man upside down. Flood, Colicky Dragonettes, Frost Nova, Great Wall, Berry, Aramos Mercenaries, Cauldron Crones, Scarecrow, Rain of Arrows, Apprentice Wizard, Highland Clansman, Exorcism, Land Surveyor, Mortality, and a Rustic Village. Okay, we only have a few packs left. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 left. Well, 6 because of the one I'm opening right now. So 6 packs. Root Spider, Cave In, Phantasmal Shade, Escalon Phoenix. Looks really cool. Aramos Mercenaries, a Blink, Scarecrow, Grapple Shot, Blizzard, Rain of Arrows, Midnight Rogue, Ogre Goons, Miracle Workers, Cloud Spirit, and a Flame Caller. I'm guessing those, the Flame Caller and the other couple that I've got, an Apprentice Wizard, or what I think it was called, are your different avatars that you can play as. Fey Changeling, Bridge Troll, Outback Strider, Belfry, Scourge Zombies, Tufted Turtles, Mage Slayer, Coral Reef Kelpie, Roaming Monster, Foil Grapple Shot, Sandstorm, Wicker Mannequin, Rawl Dromedary, Palabury Bats, and a Lone Tower. Only 4 packs to go. So far, all of this has been really cool. The art is beautiful. The foils are beautiful. I want to kind of learn how to play the game at some point, but I don't know anyone else around here who plays at the moment. We get a Headless Haunt, House Arn Bannerman, Bane Widow, East-West Dragon. Actually looks really cool. Looks a little sleepy, you know. Boss Control, Bury, Dispel, Riptide, Cauldron Crones. We get a foil Wild Boars, a Petrosian Cavalry, Cloud Spirit, Sandworm, Pirate Ship, Humble Village. I wonder if there's any other cool dragons you can get out of here. That last one we got looked pretty cool. Mountain Pass, Windmill, Undertow, Elementalist, Apprentice Wizard, Critical Strike, Dead of Night Demon, Wall of Ice, Grey Wolves, Heat Ray, Pirate Ship, Land Surveyor, Snow Leopard, Sea Serpent, and a Spring River. I would love to get a Snow Leopard, Grey Wolves, or Polar Bears in foil because they just look nice. And I think they would look even nicer in foil. We get a Drought, Wildfire, Shifting Sands, Polymorph, Cauldron Crones, Scourge Zombies, Tufted Turtles, Coral Reef Kelpie, Mage Slayer, Boil, Rimland Nomads, Bone Rabble, Sedge Crabs, Plumed Pegasus, and Rubble. And now we are on to our final pack. The last pack of sorcery that we have. So let's open this and see if we can find the coolest card we can find. Honestly, if there's another dragon, I want to pull another dragon, because dragons are cool. Mariner's Curse, a Telekinesis, Flanking Maneuver, Flame Wave, Extinguish, Sirocco Scorpions, Apprentice Wizard, Common Sense, Fire Harpoons, Critical Strike, Porcupine Pufferfish, Wild Boars, Highland Clansman, Sandworm, and an Arid Desert. So, that's going to be it for today's video. I think this is really cool. These foils look really nice. Like, really, really nice. I don't know if it really does it justice looking at them on camera. But the foiling is just beautiful. Very good quality. The cards themselves feel really nice, feel really good quality. Overall, definitely a very cool game, at least art-wise. Gameplay-wise, who knows? But let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you enjoyed the video, if you think that the art looks cool, or, let me know if you don't think the art looks so good. But how about these little baby tokens? They are just too cool. But yeah, so that's going to be it for today's video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we will see you in the next pack opening video.